What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss the fourth stimulus package update, daily news, everything going on here in our economy in Washington, D.C., money, investing, the stock market, pretty much everything you need to know about on a daily basis. Remember that new videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will keep you up to date with everything going on here in our country. If you find these videos helpful, don't forget to hit the like button for us down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe down below. It's completely free to do so. Okay, let's go with a stimulus package update, as well as we're going to be talking about basically stimulus checks or universal basic income programs, basically 27 different cities and areas where they're sending out checks to their residents. We're going to be going over that in this video as well. So definitely make sure to watch all the way to the end. We got a lot of good stuff for you guys in this video. Here we go. Democrats are firing back at Republicans and Lindsey Graham, who are trying to basically sway Senator Joe Manchin's votes. You can see this headline here. Democrats assail Republicans for using, quote, fake math in their bid to sway Joe Manchin into derailing Biden's agenda in this next stimulus package known as the Build Back Better package. Congressional Republicans spent much of Friday leveling a fresh barrage of criticism against President Joe Biden's $2 trillion economic spending bill. Democrats are now returning fire. A new analysis was released Friday from the Congressional Budget Office, also known as the CBO score, with the full cost of Biden's Build Back Better bill if all of its education, childcare, climate, and tax provisions were made permanent. But the current bill would have all of these expire, and if they were made permanent, which permanent means for literally hundreds of years in the future, and would have to be approved by literally Congresses over and over and over and over many, many times in the future, including Republican majority Congresses in the future. It's kind of a very, very hypothetical what if, because this would mean that Republicans would have to approve this as well. And Republicans are trying to pin this on Democrats, saying that, well, that this bill would basically go on forever, which is a very, very hypothetical thing. It's a very largely Republican attempt to sway Joe Manchin's vote from not voting with the Democrats for this Build Back Better bill. And I get it. The Republicans are trying to do everything they can to not get Joe Biden's last piece of the 2021 economic agenda from going through. The physical infrastructure package has gone through. The government shutdown did not go through. The debt limit is almost complete. And, everything has kind of gone through so far. This would be the last piece of the puzzle for 2021. Of course, we have 2022 coming up as well. And Republicans are just kind of, not in power right now. Now, back in 2017 and 2018, Republicans controlled everything. They controlled the House, the Senate, and the presidency, and they were passing things with the reconciliation card. They were passing things with the 2017 Trump tax cuts. They were passing things without any votes from the Democrats. They were adding things to the deficit as well, exactly how the Democrats were. In fact, just so everybody remembers that the Republicans raised the deficit, raised the debt limit 3 times in 4 years, and Trump added like $8 trillion to the debt limit, the deficit. So now the Republicans are trying to say, oh, but we can't do this stuff. And remember that the majority of the stuff in this bill, literally giving children money so that they can pay for food, the child tax credits, which have been around for 23 years, that the Republicans raised themselves. Former President Donald Trump raised the child tax credits himself with the reconciliation process without any Democratic votes in 2017. from $1,000 per year to $2,000 per year, ironically. And this bill has Medicare additional benefits for seniors. It has additional housing for low income individuals, $150 billion for housing. It reduces the cost of health care for millions of individuals across the United States. It actually adds Medicaid benefits as well. It reduces the cost of childcare. It adds preschool onto the docket for basically the United States, which honestly should have been there for a while. All sorts of different things. It adds paid family medical leave. We're the only country to not do that. So many different things that we're the only first world country in the world to not have that on a national basis. So many different things, lowering the cost of prescription drug pricing. And really, there's still many, many groups advocating to add a fourth stimulus check in there for adults as well, in addition to the checks that are in there called the child tax credits for children. And I personally believe that low income adults need additional support as well, in addition to kind of the programs that would be available when they pass this package, like rent assistance and utility assistance that we talk a lot about on this channel, that are kind of available right now. If you've been watching my show, you know that utility assistance, rent assistance, and mortgage assistance are available right now, and definitely one of the best ways to take advantage of stimulus programs. But I do think that they should add a fourth stimulus check in there as well for adults, because I really feel like a lot of people are in need right now. And that's kind of the big battle that's brewing right now here, that's really just come up in the last 24 to 48 hours, is this what Democrats are calling this fake math, because they're basically saying, Republicans are saying that these programs could go on for 10 years or in forever, 100 years, 1,000 years, permanently, which is kind of fake math. I mean, to say that these programs could go on for 1,000 years, it is kind of fake math. I mean, we don't know if programs are going to go on forever, right? And they're definitely not set to go on forever. Congresses would have to approve them each and every term when they are set to expire, including Republican-controlled Congresses. We know Democrats are not going to be in control forever. Just a few years ago, Republicans controlled everything. And really, Senator Joe Manchin is going to be a very big key to all of this, because really, he's the swing vote in all of this. And yeah, you can see here, Senator Joe Manchin faces pressure from Senator Gillibrand and other colleagues on paid family leave as well. That's been something he's been very vocal about, and whether or not he is going to vote for that as well as the top line number, how much it's all going to cost. Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat from West Virginia, dun, 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 is facing mounting pressure from colleagues to back a federal paid family and medical leave plan backed by Democrats as the party seeks to finish work on the sprawling $2 trillion social spending package, the Build Back Better package. Manchin has pushed back in recent months against efforts by his colleagues to advance the proposal for a universal paid leave program in the Democratic-only bill the party aims to pass through Congress without any Republican support, insisting it should be done on a bipartisan basis. But a number of Democrats, particularly those who have struggled to find support for similar proposals and don't want to miss this opportunity, aren't giving up and are putting pressure on Joe Manchin. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, Democrat from New York, says, quote, "My message to my colleague, Joe Manchin, is if you ever want to meet the needs of your lowest income workers and your middle income workers who are likely to never to work at a fancy company that can afford paid leave, this is your one shot to deliver for them." Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, who had multiple conversations with Joe Manchin about the party's paid leave program over the past few weeks, has been seen by colleagues as the leader in spearheading efforts in the upper chamber to sway Senator Joe Manchin. She says, quote, he really likes paid leave. Well, in a different form. He really likes paid leave as an earned benefit. He likes it as a 12-week program. Currently, it's in this package as a 4-week program. He likes it as a 12-week program that's universal. He likes it as a social insurance, just like Social Security. He likes that framework. But what I know and what I need him to know is that Republicans don't share that value. They don't actually support a universal program, and they don't support an earned benefit. And I've asked each one of them who's ever expressed interest in paid leave. What Joe Manchin expresses here is he actually wants workers to kind of pay into a program where maybe they pay half of the benefit and employers pay half of the benefit, just like a Social Security program would be. Right now, it's basically just would be paid for by this package with the tax paid fors, and paid leave would just kind of be we paid for it through this package. The problem with the other idea is twofold. Is that one, it puts a burden directly on employees and employers. So one, it takes money out of people's paychecks, not really good per se, and small businesses. So if you think about a small business employer, um, that's taking money out of their pocket, right? A lot of small businesses, like the last report I seen, 37% of small businesses went out of business from the pandemic. And now you're saying, okay, we want you to pay for an additional benefit, right? Well, when you think about this package, it's already paid for, right? And it's not being paid for by regular everyday people or small businesses. So to just include it in this package would not harm either regular employers or employees. And they would get 4 weeks of paid family medical leave. So if they catch the virus, if they have a baby, and it's done. It's done. It's done. It's finito. It's done. It's not something that we hope to have done in a year or two or three or and a bird in the hand, right? So you tell me which one's better. Would you rather have employees and employers paying for it, or would you rather just have it already paid for and already finished? I know which one I would vote for, but you tell me. And again, we're the only first world country to not have paid family medical leave. So when women go to have a baby, are they expected to go back to work on Monday? And as you've seen that quote there from the senator, if you don't work at a big fancy company, a lot of companies, especially small time employers, don't offer paid family and medical leave because they can't afford it. I mean, if you're just like, if you work at a landscaping company or you just work at a local mom and pop shop, they can't exactly just offer 30 days of paid family medical leave. So it's something that is really, really needed in this country. We're the only first world country in the world to not offer this on a national basis. Okay, next up, we talk about this a lot here, and I'm going to go through this here really quickly. 27 basic and guaranteed income programs where cities and states are giving direct payments to residents, no string attached. And we're going to see a lot more of this here in the future. We're starting to see this all across the country, and we're also seeing states do stimulus programs as well. This is more of guaranteed income or universal basic income, also known as UBI. But I just seen this pop up here literally 2 hours ago, so I figured I would share this here with you. Now, most of these programs are a small amount of people, and then a lot of these programs they expand it to more people. If you're from any of these cities, I recommend you Google the program and see if they're open, if you can apply. And there's going to be a lot more of these programs here in the future, so I will keep you up to date. But these are literally kind of like stimulus check programs. They're called universal basic income, guaranteed income. Basically, it's just a monthly check provided for by the cities, to families in the area. Okay, each city has their own criteria. They're all different, right? But they're basically just checks to help out individuals, families, and they all have different criteria. All right. All right. The city of Compton, California. You can see here, this is going till December of 2022, $1,800 every 3 months for 2 years. Okay. $800 people every 2 years in Stockton, California. All right. That's pretty good. The next program here is the seed program in Stockton as well, which goes till from it went from February 2021, which is $500 every month for 2 years. The next program is in Alaska, which is the Alaska Permanent Fund, which is annual, based on annual dividends, which ranges from roughly $2,000 per person in 2015 to $800 in years with lower gas prices to Alaska residents. That's a pretty cool program. Next one is the North Carolina Cherokee Tribe, which is annual, $4,000 to $6,000 per year. That's pretty awesome as well. The next one is Oakland, California, and this one is $500 per month for 18 months to Oakland resident families. Right now, there's 600 people that are currently getting $500 per month for 18 months. It's been going from summer of 2020 till present. Next one is Richmond, Virginia. And this one is going till December of 2022, $500 per month for 1 year from the Richmond Resilience Initiative. Next one is Columbia, South Carolina, and this one is the Columbia Life Improvement Monetary Boost. Early 2021 till present, $500 per month for 1 year. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Assured Cash Experiment, PGH, goes till late 2022, $500 for 2 years for 200 participants. Alexandria, Virginia, this one is $500 per month for 24 months from the Alexandria Guaranteed Income Pilot. Goes till December of 2023. The next one is Hudson, New York. And this one is from the program called Hudson Up, which is $500 per month for 5 years until 2025. The next one is Paterson, New Jersey, which goes, just called Guaranteed Income, goes until July 2022, which is $400 per month for 1 year. Next one is Newark, New Jersey. The program is called Newark Movement for Economic Equity, goes until fall 2022. Bi-weekly payments of $250 and semi-annual payments of $3,000 over a 2-year period, goes until fall of 2022. Jackson, Mississippi, Magnolia Mothers Trust goes it's been going from December of 2018 and is $1,000 per month for 1 year. St. Paul, Minnesota, and that is called the People's Prosperity Guaranteed Income Pilot, goes until May 2022, $500 per month for 18 months. Lynn, Massachusetts, and this one is called the Family Health Project, goes until May 2024 at least, $400 per month to new moms for a child's first 3 years. Cambridge, Massachusetts, and this one is the Cambridge Recurring Income for Success and Empowerment. Goes until December 2022, and this is $500 per month for 18 months. Chelsea, Massachusetts, and this one is Direct Assistance Stipend Program, November 2022 present. Between $200 and $400 per month. This one is for over 2,000 people. Gary, Indiana. This one is the Guaranteed Income Validation Effort. Spring of 2021 to winter of 2022 at least, $500 per month for 1 year. Gainesville, Florida. This one is called the Just Income GNV, goes until at least early 2023, $1,000, and then $600 per month for 11 months. And then Santa Clara County, California. This one is the County of Santa Clara Basic Income Pilot. Goes until early 2022, $1,000 per month, and this is for up to $2,500 2,500 young adults transitioning out of foster care. Marin County, California. This one is until 2023, $1,000 per month for 2 years. South San Francisco, California. This is the South San Francisco Guaranteed Income Program until October 2022, $500 per month for 12 months. Los Angeles, California. This was for 3 years, $1,204 per month. Here is another one from Los Angeles, California. This is called the Big Leap. This is a pretty big one, and this is a relatively new one. This is actually starting in January 2022, so it actually starts next month. I believe applications are open for this one, and it's going to go for at least 1 year, and it's $1,000 per month for 1 year. I think applications are open right now. You can Google this. And it's for approximately 3,000 people, $1,000 per month for 1 year. Long Beach, California. This one is from fall 2021 to fall 2022, $500 per month for 1 year. The state of California. Yeah, the state actually passed their first, it's the first state-funded guaranteed income program. The duration is indefinite, they say. Local government agencies and organizations apply for state funding and set up programs at the local level. The income amount is up to $1,000. Former foster youth and qualifying pregnant people as of right now, and they could expand this here in the future. San Francisco, California. Oakland resident families. Summer 2020 to present, $500 per month for 18 months, and that's for at least 600 people. Now, that was just what that one article covered. Of course, this is another map here from the Mayors for Guaranteed Income Program. This map is actually as of May 2021. I don't have an updated map here. There is another updated map, but it's not very good to show on camera. It's just not a very easily shown map. It's just not pretty to show on camera here. But as you can see here, there is literally cities all over the country doing programs like this. So I will keep you up to date here as more cities, states, and counties open guaranteed income programs, stimulus check programs, stimulus programs, utility programs, rent programs, all sorts of programs like this to literally help out their residents. So make sure to subscribe down below. It's free to do so you don't miss out on new videos and programs like this. I will keep you up to date here. Become a part of our YouTube family here. Help us reach 400,000 subscribers. It's literally free to do so. Just click subscribe and so you won't miss out on new videos. After subscribing, click the bell icon that appears next to the subscribe button. I will keep you up to date. You can also click the share button down below and share this video with your friends and family so that they know what is going on with the next stimulus package, what's going on with our country, and all these type of programs that I will keep you up to date with. You can click here to watch my newest video next. You can click this bottom video on homeowners assistance and how to apply for that. This top video is how to apply for rent assistance. You can get up to 12 months of your rent paid, and this is how to apply for it. Click this video. And this bottom video here is how to apply for utility assistance up to $1,500. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.